Right. So I actually wanted to record this one with zero commentary. I was just going to perfect start, by the way. I was just going to record this one, just title it, and part recorded as a test for my recording settings, because the first time I recorded it turned out it came out pretty poorly. My recording settings were all wrong. So, but then ended up having a pretty insane run in this video, so I said okay, I have to record some commentary for this one, I guess. So this is Demon's State. It's a pinball game. It's a pretty insane and unhinged game, I would say. When you first start, but then you start to learn it. And I will be going for 5 billion points in normal mode. I'll be trying anyway. I actually had a run that was 4.5 billion points, which is quite a lot. I mean, if you look at the score right now, right here I was considering if I should change my overlay settings in game for better quality. Set it again, it's for now anyway. Pretty early lock right there. So anyway, yes, I would like to get 5 billion in normal modes, and then maybe I'll try some other modes. I kinda like the X mode, which is the expanded or extended mode, I guess. But there is one problem: the tier 1, the very bottom tier, is very difficult in that mode. There are some safety measures in this mode, in the normal mode, that don't exist in that, so I always end up dying with early second luck as well. I always end up dying pretty quickly in the tier 1, usually. It's very easy for it to fall down the wrong way, you know. At this point, I've been playing this game for a while, and I'm pretty decent at the top 2 tiers. Fall down here, but at least we get the multipliers from them now. Start the ritual. Just get out of tier 1 anyway. So like I said, my highest score is 4.5 billion, and then okay, as you can see, it ended up being a pretty early fall, and I just decided to reset because there is no way I'm gonna go for 5 billion with that start and tilt reset again. Just making sure the music is on random. This music is a banger tune actually. Yeah, I reset that second one because of the poor start. Immediately falling down to tier 1. Awaken the priest. I like that shot. table on the right flipper on tier 2. Can go for the secret passage into tier 3 or try to start an arcane ritual. Obviously you wanna stay as high in the tiers as possible, you know, because there is no harm in it, you know. You can just stay up there, get yourself some points, and when you fail to hold it up there, you're gonna fall down right here anyway, so there is one sort of exception, which would be if you had finished all 12 rituals in the top 2 tiers, you might wanna fall down, or you might wanna fall down to tier 1 every once in a while just to get some of the rituals on hermit level, you know, because finishing all 18 rituals is quite important for your point multiplier, so you really wanna do that. So so risky being tier 1, I mean, any one of those times the ball can just fall down, you know. Just take the easy passage up. After starting the first ritual, you get the gore demon spawn and a passageway to the top spawn, so, and the passageway's path goes directly over the gore demons, so you basically insta-complete the ritual as well, which is quite nice. But okay, we had gotten to inner loops without triggering the seance there. The project bot bank is getting filled up on tier 3. Our point multiplier isn't that high right now, obviously, because we just started, right? Saved myself from tier 1 multiple times there. And again. Not that time though. Boss lane, and we get an immediate ramp, and I let the ball fall just because boss slaying the first hermit gives you another passage up, so might as well take advantage. Tried to do some blood bets on the way down and we did, so that was good. Going to multiplier again. A lot of points. Multiplier is quite important, obviously. And then I drop the ball again. This is once again quite early if you wanna get to billions. Just getting like 15 million on the first ball. It's really bad, you know, and we don't even have anything on the anvil bank, damage and anvil bank for multipliers. You lose the ultra jackpot banks on tier 3. You lose a bunch of multipliers. It's really, really bad. And at this point I had completely given up on getting any sort of good score on this day, and I was just like, let's finish recording, let's play it all the way through. See how the visual quality looks, because that's what I wanted to test, right? So I just like the opposite of the gamer lean, right? When you're lean forward, I would just lean back, land back, whatever. I stopped caring, and yeah, I mean, this is all really bad. Because we lost all the ultra jackpot banks and we triggered 2 ultra jackpots right after that. We lost multipliers as well, so we really get less value from this tier 2 multi-ball. It's really not going that good. I mean, we went from like 15 mil to 7 mil right now, but you know, if you hadn't dropped the ball, it would have been way higher. Maybe even like double. Because you lose all the multipliers and banks. Probably more than double actually. Probably would have been 150 mil by now. If you were on the first ball. And then we drop both balls immediately right next to them, each other, so that's really bad. And when that happened, I completely gave up on this run. It's like, okay, let's finish it, get out of here. But obviously, as I said in the beginning, something actually magical happened. I mean, we start this ball on 30 multiplier and there are like 37, I think, multipliers banked on the end mill, which is actually really good because we don't lose half of them. If we had cashed them out on the previous ball, which would be very likely with 2 balls up, right? It's likely that one of them will end up on the end mill and getting those multipliers. We would have actually lost half of that, like 37 or 34, whatever it was. So it's actually quite insane to have 67 multiplier this early into a life, you know. So that's actually quite good. Okay, we just broke 100 mil. Usually you really would like to break 100 mil on first ball if you wanna go for billions. But that's okay, we logged 1. We have a lot of rituals completed, you know. Zodiac is second to last, 1 second to last ritual, Arcane is 1 second to last ritual, Hermit is on 4th ritual, which is also pretty good for Hermit. 8 tiles ritual is my least favorite. And it actually becomes harder on the 3rd ball, because you really want to go down this right channel. I mean, you end up going down it and falling down to tier 1 by accident, but because this is the last life, the game is being generous and putting passageways there, so it actually ends up being more difficult. we're up again. This ball is going great. We have high multiplier, we have high points, missions are getting completed. Lock the second ball. Immediately start completing the seances for the third ball lock on tier 3. Finish the tier 3 ritual set. The Zodiac is completed. And we fought to tier 1 and that's okay, you know. I really dislike this tier 1 boss because of skill spam, but we just end up taking a passageway. The same passageway that if it wasn't there we would have gotten the tiles ritual, but if we open a third lock, at this point I'm like, okay, this ball is actually going too good. It's actually kind of a waste because, you know, I don't have any more lives, right? I wish I was playing this good on like the first lives. We actually end up hitting one of the tiles from the bottom, which is harder. And I think we end up hitting all the tiles from the bottom on this run because we just can't use that other channel and there is a passageway there again. Get the tier 1 multi-ball. I actually don't want to lock the third ball up top right now because the channel gets like behind the tile channel. Yeah, I don't really want to lock the third ball right now because I'm actually quite close to finishing all the rituals, which if you finish all the rituals you end up activating wizard mode, and in wizard mode you basically get a global multiplier. So we have 99 multiplier right now, which is the maximum you can get. But our global multiplier is 1, so when you increase that, you basically double your points, right? And during the wizard mode multi-ball, you actually get 3 times global multiplier, which drops to 2 after the wizard mode is completed. So you would really like to get the tier 3 locked multi-ball after you got the wizard multi-ball, so that you will get most amount of, you know, points from your multipliers, right? That one with the extra multiplier that you get, which is quite a lot. I mean, we actually end up finishing the bottom ritual there. Which is great. End up opening wizard mode. Take a passageway up, so all 4 balls are up top. Which is great, and at this point I was like, okay, what if we just get, you know, another lock? Drop one, but it gets repented. Drop one again, go down to 3. And we actually end up locking that one. I mean, I had never actually gotten this wizard mode and the tier 3 multi-ball at the same time. So we just need to destroy this relic. Increase this level, which I need to do. Which will release all the balls. Yeah, we already reached 1 billion points, and at this point I'm like, okay, what is going on, you know? Is this actually gonna be a great run? I mean, whatever happens, I'm still of the opinion that it's a waste, right? Because I wish we had done all this on the earlier lives, right? But we're playing this 1.4 mil. We're already completing new rituals for the next wizard mode. We still have like 3-4 balls active. All gathering points, you know, 3 times 99 times the normal point amount for each of the balls, which is all going crazy, cashing in over jackpots. Tier 3 over jackpot, there's a lot on the bank. Can cash it in. Finally it ends. I think we got, I actually don't know the exact numbers, but probably started at 800 mil. That wizard mode, and we ended up in 1.6 billion, which is great. And by this point I really started to believe this run could actually be something, because I mean, basically got almost 2 billion points on a single life, and we just have to keep it up. I mean, we have global multiplier on 2, points multiplier on 99. We just have to keep playing, you know? And we are actually moving towards the next wizard mode. I mean, if we could trigger 2 wizard modes on the same life, I mean, it's possible that we could do it, right? So I'm moving back forwards in my chair. Start another multi-ball, tier 2 multi-ball. But we actually end up failing a little bit here. Because I think tier 2 ultra jackpot is the only ultra jackpot that actually has a timer. If you don't get it within the timer, you actually end up losing. And to get the ultra jackpot, you basically need to go to tier 3 and fall down to the head cup there. Tier 2, and we ended up dropping the balls on the tiers, so I'm desperately trying to get back up right now, take the passageway. There's 4 seconds to run, and actually end up closing, and I'm pretty sure it's also empties the bank. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but pretty sure the bank would, tier 2 jackpot bank would have more than 108,000. I mean, they started 100,000. But we end up getting a pretty big ultra jackpot on tier 3. Bank was like 400,000. times 99 times 2 times 3 for the jackpot multiplier. It was like 240 million, right? That's pretty big payout for a single point payouts. You're doing rituals. I mean, Zodiac tier almost done. On the last ritual, right? Already. Start that one. Destroy Matroshka. It's the easiest one. Easiest ritual. Yeah, it's max multiplier, so this is only points payout, the annual. Pretty big points payout though, because the bank was quite big. And at this point I'm full tryharding, right? Because that might be one of the most amount of points I got in a single life. Basically almost entire score we have got on the third life. And I mean almost 3 billion already, just gotta get 2 more. Just gotta get 2 more and the series will actually end as it begins, which is fine by me. I mean, I just wanna get the high scores, right? I'm basically talking to the void right now. Nobody's gonna watch, nobody's gonna watch this really, or even if they want, if you're watching, I don't know. You're probably just watching it on the background as like white noise or something. But that's fine by me. I just I like this sort of games. I like attacking for high scores, beating my own, challenges I put for myself, right? Like, I just wanna see if I can beat 5 billion. And if I'm gonna play like that, play this game, try to get that score, I might as well record it for some content. Maybe it will be interested, Probably not. But yeah, I was full tryharding on right here. And I basically, the same idea still stands, right? You wanna stay in the higher tiers to get points. But at the same time, I kinda wanted to drop down the tiers to get the rituals, because if I can actually get another wizard mod, then 5 billion is basically guaranteed at this point, right? Because I'm gonna get extra global multiplier, all the ultra jackpots are gonna be activated because you entered the wizard mode. It's gonna be big payout. Another 370 million on that. And yeah, you have to believe that it's quite possible right now. Zodiac is all done, Arcane one ritual away, and then you just basically have to do your best to finish Hermit. And you got yourself a pretty insane high score. It's hard to beat, at least for yourself. But I'm also trying to stay on tier 3 for at least locking up balls, which I ended up doing, locking up the second ball there. Because what's better than activating another wizard mod? Activating another wizard mod during another 3-3 multi-ball again, right? So So I keep doing the same shot on the right side, trying to get into the right ramp on tier 2 to start the ritual. But you know, if you mess up that shot, you actually end up going to the secret passage most of the time, which is tier 3. And if that happens, I just play through the tier 3. Complete the seances, another ball lock is ready to open. That was a fail right there. And actually the Hermit quest is once again the tiles one, the one I don't like. Don't like this boss either. This tier 1 boss and the one afterwards, the longplay, my two least favorite ones, right? Because they can really mess up with the pad of the ball. But we kill the boss, we start the tier 1 multi-ball. Things are going really great now. I actually do have the ball for repent, so it goes up. We reach 4 mil, we actually save the wall on the bottom right there, but the pad up anyway. Another ultra jackpot on tier 3 is actually ready to cash out. I might not want it right now though, because it's possible that we can enter a wizard mode first, right? Only tier 1 is left. So I'm kind of trying to lock the ball, because I can lock the ball and then actually avoid hitting the relic on tier 2, just drop the ball to tier 1. Potentially. To line up both modes. Or maybe I'm just trying to cash this one out. I don't really remember what I was trying right now. There's a pretty big bank on tier 3. Dropping to tier 1. The tiles, the top pedal for the tiles is full blocked with this chicken. Yeah, I hate this spell that longplay cast. Messes with the ball movement. Very unpredictable. And we actually end up dropping it. Very, very close to 5 billion. I mean, basically the entire 4 billion we got on the last life, which is crazy. Ends up being a failed run, unfortunately. But it was actually a lot quicker than my other 4.5 billion run, which took around like 50 minutes, and this only took 30 minutes, right? So I really had gotten better at playing more efficiently, I guess. Anyway, that's it. If you watched this far, wow. Sorry you had to endure my poor English. I'm not very good at speaking, right? But you know, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you on the next one.